video the hardest thing in the world. What's up guys? We are back today with another tutorial. 2 tutorials in a row, back on the tutorial train. Today I'm going to show you how I did this super duper cool, I think, faded ombre eyeliner look, and we are pairing it with this kind of off red brownish marsala lip color from Anastasia Beverly Hills that I am loving right now. I think the combination together kind of like puts like a really cool modern twist on a very retro sort of a look, which to me, that touches my heart. That's like what I love in life. Like I love like the old-fashioned-y stuff with like a little tweak to it, you know what I mean? So the eyeliner itself can be a little bit tricky. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one's not one of the easiest ones. It's simple in that it's not like super complex and you don't have to do like a million lines in different directions and stuff, but you do have to have a pretty steady hand. So it takes a little bit of practice. To be honest though, the only practice part is the part where you actually have to apply the liner. The eyeshadows that we're using to fill it in and do most of the wing, those are pretty easy, and if you fuck them up, you can pretty much go back and like erase over it with the other color and like kind of blend your way back to perfection. So it's like tricky, but not super tricky. So you'll be all right. You can do it. I believe in you. I know that you can do it. And if not, you're going to practice and you can do it after a while. You know, these things take time. To be honest with you, I was a little bit nervous even doing this on camera because it is pretty precise, and like 85% of the time I get it right, and the other 15% of the time I fuck it all the way up. All the way. And you know what? I start over, and I don't know why it makes me nervous that I would just start over and do it again on camera too, but there's a little bit of pressure, you know, a touch of pressure. Anyway, so essentially what I'm trying to say here, while I'm rambling about the severity of makeup difficulty, I think that it's a little bit tricky. Part of it is a little bit tricky, but if you take your time, I think you can totally pull it off. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. It's not as hard as it looks, I swear to God. And I think the look in the end turns out like really pretty and a little bit fun. So, I'm gonna shut up now, we're gonna zoom in, and we're gonna start this makeup. Okay then. My eyes are already primed, so I am going to start by putting down a light transition. I feel like you guys are probably so sick of hearing me say that, but I'm gonna do it every time, so might as well just get used to it. I'm going to pick up my Tarteist Pro Palette and go in with my favorite transition shade from that palette. And today, for a change, I am going to use a different brush for my crease color. This is a blending brush from 10 Buck Brush. I'm kind of just trying their stuff out right now. I'll let you guys know what I think later. This is only like the second or third time I'm using it. Basically, I only put down that transition color because I wanted my eyes to have a little bit of depth in the crease. Otherwise, honestly, like, again, I say this a lot, but if you have a deeper crease, you could probably skip that part. I just do it because otherwise my eyes look like real flat and doughy. So even if I don't want like an eyeshadow look, it kind of looks like I'm not wearing eyeshadow, I still do that part just to make sure things still look poppin', you know what I mean? So since this look is about the ombre liner or the faded liner, whatever you want to call it, basically that's where most of our time is going to be spent. It's going to be very difficult for me to explain it as I do it, but essentially I'm going to just draw the bottom part of the winged liner, and then go to start drawing the top half of the winged liner without filling anything in at all, and just leave it. So it's going to be like a little kind of half of an arrow shape on the outside corner of the eye, and that's going to serve as like a bracket to fill in and start doing the ombre. So I'm going to do a scoot, a little bit scoot like toward the direction that the top of the winged liner would sit normally, and then afterward I'm going to create the ombre effect with eyeshadows, and I'm also going to bring the black along the lash line just because I feel like otherwise the eyeliner looks really incomplete. I tried it both ways. It needs the line at the root of the lashes, I think personally, especially since we're going to be wearing falsies. And I'm going to use my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is getting kind of old though, so I might switch to the NYX Epic Ink Liner if I have to. But I do prefer the Kat Von D one for this type of a look because the Epic Ink Liner from NYX, while it's very similar to this, definitely flows out of the pen much faster. So this gives a lot more control for a more precise look, which is what we're going for. Now to start getting that ombre effect, basically I'm going to fill the outer portion of this in with black and then fade it down to gray shadow and then fade it down to just like a nude shadow at the inner corner. I'm going to do all of that out of my Tarteist Pro Palette, but you can do this pretty much just like the last tutorial that we did with any neutral matte eyeshadow palette that you have that you like. I'm going to film it all at once because it's kind of like a blending process that's going to go back and forth. So the shadows that I am going to be using will be this black shade Punk for the outer portion, this gray taupe for the middle, it's called Profesh. I'll probably mix in a little bit of this color Indie as we get toward the inner corner. And to make the inner corner pop a little bit more, I'm going to apply some of this color Classic, which is kind of like a bone ivory color. And I'm going to apply almost all of those colors probably with the Sigma E06 winged liner brush. And for the necessary blending, I'll use the Sigma E80 pencil brush. And now that I am happy with that blend, I am just going to clean up the edges of that wing, and then I will conceal underneath my eyes, and then we can do the rest of everything else. Yeah. So the hard part's over. The second eye, I actually tried using the NYX liner and it splat all over and I had to fix it. It's still not perfect. I was able to like mostly cover it up with eyeshadow, but highly recommend the Kat Von D tattoo liner for this project because, to be honest with you, there are other imitators out there and they come close, but it's just not the same. Next step here is to put some black in our tight line on our waterline. Anastasia Darkside pencil, you already know. I'm going to pick up that same Sigma pencil brush and run a little bit of that transition color bold along the bottom lash line. With the same E06 wing liner brush, I am going to push a little bit of the black shadow called Punk into the lower lashes and then blend it out with that pencil brush again. Now that that's all taken care of, I am going to pop on some mascara and false lashes. I am going to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara, and then I am going to apply the House of Lashes Iconic Lights, which, by the way, are some of my new absolute favorites that I don't know if they're out yet, actually. I think they're coming out soon. I will actually let you know in the description box because as of the last time I checked, they hadn't been released, but I haven't checked in like a week, so I'm not 100% sure. However, when they do come out, they're fantastic. Highly recommend. They are very, very like winged out, but they're also super duper light and like way more day-to-day wearable than the original Iconics from House of Lashes, and I really, really like them. So I'm going to pop those on, and I'm also going to finish up my skin, and then we are going to apply the lip. Oh, and I almost forgot, before I do that, I'm going to apply an inner corner highlight. I'm going to use the color Glam from the Tarteist Pro Palette, and I'm going to apply it with this very chubby pencil brush from Crown. This is a double-ended brush, and it is called the C476. Okay, lashes on and blush and highlighter on. These lashes, I fucking love them. They're so like fluttery and winged, but they're so light and wearable and pretty, and they're literally like, House of Lashes nailed it on this light collection because they're like exactly what they needed. Got a little too much nose highlight. Gotta pat that shit down. Pat it down. Pat. And for the lip today, I am going to use another of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks that were just released, the new colors. This is the color Dazed. I did like a little Instagram swatch video of these, and when I put it on in there, I wasn't that excited about this one because I was, I guess, comparing it to the excitingness of the green that we used in the last one, but honestly, this is like a really good like Marsala kind of a color. Remember when that was the color of the year a couple years ago? But yeah, no, it's really, 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 really pretty, and for some reason, I feel like it makes my lips look like super duper full and juicy. And you guys already know the drill. I'm going to apply the edges of that with a brush and then fill in the center with a doe foot. And this is the finished look. And that's all for today. We are done. That's the makeup look completed. Thank you very, very much for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you recreate it. Please let me know if you do and show me, because that makes me so happy when people do that. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe so I can show you my face twice a week and you can show me your words and we can exchange internet good tidings of all sorts. I don't know what to call it, but it sounds like a good time. Also, go ahead and feel free to follow me on social media. I'm at Ms. Quinnface on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I will list those all on the screen. I'll also put them in the description below. Come say hi. Let's have a good time. And that's all for now. I will see you in the next one.